Hello, my lovely. What's a common animal in Romania, Warlord?
I don't know, man. We have dogs, cats, cows,
Okay.
everything, man.
Hello, my lovely cows. I am joined here with Majstora and Warlord, and we are going to watch a special replay, right?
What is this replay, man?
Warlord, what is this replay about? Come on, tell me.
It's about a light tank farming so much fucking damage. Like, it's so much damage, you will not believe it, man.
And how would you rate the shakiness of the aim in this replay?
And the aim is not that shaky, to be honest.
Man,
It's
you
not?
can't see much on the replay, you know? It's fixing the shake.
I should maybe I should buy a camera to just record my hands. What do you think?
Yeah, would be nice.
So I take
Okay,
this
wait,
aggressive spot.
You are now in the bush.
Yeah.
You did one mistake by not
What?
going with your ass. But the enemy does more mistakes. They're crossing like animals.
Look at them.
Also,
look at them.
you-
Look. I shoot again. He's not even. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
First question is.
Yeah.
your
Why didn't they
positioning-
shoot back?
Your positioning is standard, right?
Yeah. Standard. Live oaks. Bush.
Their
Go.
crossing is
Pretty bad.
how to say, not bad. It's even worse than bad. Like how do
They're not shooting back,
autistic
man.
crossing, man. Like they're crossing up to get shots instead of crossing down
Yeah.
without even getting spotted.
Yeah, that's true. They all got shot a little bit. And look at this
Yeah,
one.
no,
time.
two lucky shots, I
yeah,
guess.
but then no, like those two shots were pretty good now.
Yeah. Okay. So I see them going up. So I
Okay,
didn't
look.
bother picking up because
Yeah,
I would get
this
shot for
is-
free.
This is where I think you do a good decision because normally if I see them like that, I would just cross and play more aggressive. But you decided to rotate.
Oh, you mean
which
go
was-
forward into the.
Yes, I would,
the
go,
ditch,
I would go
yeah.
forward,
Yeah.
but you did a good decision and you rotated and you found a Centurion which is free.
This
far,
guy.
looking
This
for
guy. This Centurion.
Yeah.
This guy. I don't know what he was thinking about, but he got farmed.
I think he watched some of the Ducky strats on this map.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. With this Centurion, it looks like Ducky's playing the M60. Like,
I don't know. He got farmed completely and then he went in. He should have gone in straight
yeah,
away.
Now he's gonna ban a few guys on his Twitch chat. I think.
Look,
Centurion.
he died. The T-34 died, and the STA one just turned blue. By the
Yeah,
way,
he just gone blue. The
Yeah.
team
Yeah,
killing
I
is
see.
starting, I guess.
pay attention to E2, please. They're team killing each other. STA1 and Udes.
No, let's pay attention here. Like
Okay,
what I would have done in the beginning, I
Okay.
would have crossed like you did now. But
Yeah.
since you decided to rotate, play more careful, which was smarter. I mean,
but-
better in this way because of the decision of the enemy.
Yeah,
Also-
Majstora, just wait.
And you made another free clip because you catch them in very good moment when the Scorpion was how to say they were
trying to go bad.
Yes, they
But
were trying to
just
go bad. The
wait
Scorpion
a
wasn't paying
moment, please.
attention, and you made a free clip.
What?
I wanna ask Shish something. Like, why
Yeah.
did you go back before clipping the Centurion? Or, like,
Because
why
I
would
was
you go
afraid.
back?
Because I always get YOLO'd here. I always
Yeah,
get
but you
YOLO'd.
had like the entire team here, like.
Yeah, but you can't rely on your team in randoms usually.
it's-
But still,
it's
there is
true.
no reason to go that much back.
I don't
like,
know,
you
I don't
just
know,
sit
I
there
was
and keep
scared.
Farming.
And you know what? I don't understand why didn't you give those two last shots you had into the 60. I mean, you gave one shot, you bounced the ass
Yeah.
on the 69. You should have make the second shot on the 69 again instead of trying to kill the T25.
Yeah,
pilot,
we
I
were
would
far
say.
away.
Probably, yeah.
The super pershing.
But
Yeah.
after that, it was a good decision to kill Super Pershing.
Yeah, I mean,
But you know what
I had so many
understand?
team. I mean, so
Nobody
many
even
members.
is trying to shoot. Like,
Yeah, he doesn't even pay attention to me. I don't
you
know
did-
why you always cry about fame focus. I don't know what you're talking about. So
You did. You did.
And Artie
four-
didn't shoot at Shish yet.
No,
like,
yeah,
That's
nothing.
interesting.
Nothing.
Yeah, but he did 4.6k damage without taking a single shot. Basically, if you want to have a great game, is you need to lose one side and you need to do
To do a lot of damage on
as
your
much
side and
as
not lose HP.
possible damage as you can with the
On one
Well,
side
he
and then
was-
go back. Yeah,
Yes, and you were pretty efficient with the shots, except at 69, I would say.
yeah. That
Now,
was.
I like this play here actually,
Wha-
camping in this bush.
You mean the full HP Batchat going against an Emil?
Yeah, and
yes. Like,
the
I
thing
like
which
your play.
the thing which allowed you to do damage on the right side was because the bot shot was playing like a dumb fuck. And
Yes, exactly.
and the Centurion was trying to free mark this tank, I would say.
I don't know,
By
but
spotting, like skill
That's-
for LTU, you know.
the reason I didn't go in right now towards the Emil because there are 5-6 tanks in the city,
Yeah,
and I was
500
thinking
forward.
because
exactly.
Yeah.
players usually just go straight in. They don't look at the minimap. They just go in. So that's why I waited here. I
And
was like,
that's a good play actually.
I'm gonna wait
Yeah.
here. The Emil is gonna spot them far more and then go in. You know.
And hey, look, the Butcher was full HP.
Yeah,
like 10
full
seconds
HP.
ago. He's dead now. Nice.
Artie
nice
shot
play,
him.
Butcher.
Yeah.
You know, you would have done. You would be more efficient if this T30 wasn't so lucky to hit the budget from such distance.
Yeah,
The
but
T30
still.
killed
Yeah.
him just before you hit, so.
Yeah. Yeah. And this T10, he did a. I don't know what
But-
he was thinking about,
Yeah.
but going over the hill.
Again, you are going back. Like, I guess that's okay.
I was
Yeah,
scared. I was
again,
scared
very careful.
about the T95 if he pops over the hill and T34 and KV4 because they're not spotted at the moment. Now they are.
They just got spotted. Yeah.
Yeah.
And when they got spotted, you just went to.
Now that I see that they're spotted, I'm just gonna press
Well-
R twice and just go.
I have to say that I like how you play so careful. Like, I would have been where the M46 was from the beginning, you know.
And then you would get farm and then you would
Yeah, and
stop
then I
your
would
stream.
get YOLO'd, man. Then I would get
I
YOLO'd
just
by
don't
the enemy
understand.
bot
Why
chat,
didn't
and I would
you? Why
rage.
didn't you go on reload after you? After
I don't know.
those times
I don't
got
know.
spotted?
I guess I was shaking too much. Couldn't press the C button.
Actually, it's okay. After the T34 got spotted, you went to reload now.
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
should have went to reload immediately.
Earlier, yeah. But because this reload on the 39 is so short,
Yeah, it
it's
doesn't
not-
matter.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
matter.
it doesn't matter much.
Was the reload like 20 seconds?
20
20
seconds,
seconds
yeah.
around,
If
yeah.
this was a batch hit, this would have been a mistake.
Would be a mistake.
Yeah, not to reload.
So
because,
wait, this is
yeah,
just like a TVP reload, the tier 9 TVP?
something like that, yeah.
And
it's like
I
a
think it
nine-
has the same
The
click
Skoda has
potential,
18
yeah?
seconds reload. Man.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know, man, it's something around 20 anyway.
No, this is around 20 seconds, a little bit less because I have Brothers in Arms,
Yeah.
coffee,
Same with the tier 9.
I have
And
ventilations.
this little
Ah,
light tank has like what, 960?
Warlord,
Peak potential?
Warlord. Jebiga, brate.
Yeah, bigger.
Now this is a good decision by killing the one shot, but I would have farmed the T34 first, to be honest.
Yeah,
go for
of
the
course you would farm the
full
T34 Warlord. We
Damage
know.
is damage.
Damage is damage.
But he didn't lose much, like from the. He didn't lose much from this as he.
Yeah, because the T34 was on 27 HP, so
But look at this. Shishx is still full HP and
I'm
he's
still
farming
at full
until 95
HP.
now.
Yeah.
And you could easily rush the T95 even if he was not looking at you, but still he's showing his ass, cause I don't know.
I don't know why.
I don't know what he's doing this T95.
Look,
like,
first
while
shot
he
and
was
he's still
right-
not moving. He's still going forward. No, nothing. Look, nothing. What?
Well, so he doesn't get farmed by the T25 pilot, you know.
Yeah, because you can get farm from the front, yeah, against the T-Ray tank. I don't know.
What do you say about people who have too much WNA?
I don't know, man. They must be good players.
But I remember once you said they have too much WNA to be retarded.
Yeah, I did say that once.
So,
And now, as Cookie Baby would say, let's take a look at the post-game stats.
oh, nice.
I
Thank you.
always
I
wanted
just,
to do that.
I just wanted to say that. Thank you, Warlord. Thank you.
Man, I always wanted to do that. Like,
Okay, let's check first. Let's check the
Damage.
Your post game stats. You have 37 shots, 35 hits, 33 pens.
that's
Basically,
pretty good.
one missed shot was on the budget, as far as I
Yes.
remember, and one where you tried to kill the one-shot pilot, which in my opinion was a mistake, and you would have more damage if you go for those two shots for the 69. I think this was your
yeah.
only mistake for going to the one-shot, which would die anyway. Like you
I
just
should have focused on T69.
Listen, in such situations, even in Clan Wars, when you see a running tank and a tank close to you which cannot run, shoot the tank which is running because he's the
we're
only
gonna-
one who can stay alive, and the close tank will die anyway. So I always
we're
go
gonna
for the
catch
guy.
him, yeah.
Yes, even if I'm not gonna hit the shots, I would rather shoot the guy who is running. This
Okay.
was your only mistake, but your best play was. I mean, you are making a stand opening for a good player. You go to bush and check how many guys are coming, so you can decide your next move, right?
Yeah. Any comments about the the bottom 4 guys with 0 damage?
Well, you need
Well,
to
they
check
allowed
first
this game to happen, I guess.
Udes
Well,
did 700 team damage. ST did
Well,
200.
Look at the tanks they're
Nova
driving.
1.2.
The Love who did 1.2k damage.
To the
Team
team.
damage. You mean team damage?
Yeah,
team damage. Yeah.
And 0.
Yeah, that's damage, yeah. Damage is damage.
It doesn't work like that.
And he's driving a Love, so you pretty much get all the answers by looking at the tank he's playing with, right?
Oh, I remember that guy, unfair plane Camp Bush guy.
Yeah,
You remember that guy
Jingles,
from
yeah.
Jingles video? Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. But hey, Shish, I must admit, you had a pretty good matchmaking in this battle.
I was top tier.
Yes, I would like to ask you, it's because I watched one of my favorite streamers.
Yes.
He's from Lithuania,
Mm-hmm.
and he was testing a solo platoon, and he was always a top tier. Did you try it too?
No,
Or,
no.
You just got lucky with it.
No, if you check the date, you'll see that this was before that thing was even discovered. This was
Okay.
a
I'm
month
sorry
ago.
because I just I just thought you were testing.
The matchmaking was too good to be real.
I thought you were testing to play a solo platoon, and that's why I thought.
No. This was right after the
okay.
patch. So
Yeah, I'm sorry for asking that.
and even
Well,
even if I knew about the bug, I'm too stupid to figure out how to actually do that. So don't worry.
Well, look, the enemy Centurion
But
which
man,
died at the
it's-
beginning did
But
2
man,
shots of damage.
I like to play with myself, even at home when nobody's at home. Like
Yeah,
I don't mean
me
it-
too, me
I don't
too.
mean the game. When I watch few videos.
Yeah,
with,
videos, yeah. You mean-
Especially when the actor is like
Black?
and
yeah.
I like to play with myself. So solo platoon would. I thought I would be the first guy to discover the solo platoons, but
You
looks
were.
like they're-
It's okay. It's okay.
bad,
Next
no?
time. Maybe next time.
Yeah.
So Arte
Well-
didn't focus me. I was top tier. The enemy did it. Very stupid mistakes. I had an even bigger brain dead team because they were
Yeah, but,
too busy team killing each other. So I had all the damage in the world.
Yeah, but listen. First of all, first move is standard, right?
Standard, yeah, bush,
I
spot.
still don't. Yeah, I don't understand why you didn't turn when you were in the bush, like with your ass, so you can run faster. But doesn't matter. That's not a big.
Maybe next
That's
time.
not a big issue.
Now I know.
It doesn't matter much anyway. But the first clip was very important if you want to do such game, and it happened because the enemy is unexperienced and they crossed up. But this is normal. This is
Unexperienced
this is
and
what
they were dumb.
This is what. Yeah.
Just say it straight, man.
Yeah, but this happens. This is normal. This is normal for random games. I'm not gonna say you are lucky. It happens almost every
Yeah.
random game, so
Yeah,
it
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
matter much.
Yeah,
By the
he
way-
was in my team, Not
You
really
made the
enemy
first
team.
clip. What I like is that you didn't cross straight. How I would do, Warlord would do, many of good players would do straight after the after
but
the
then you
clip
get
when you saw.
healed.
Yes, when you saw your teammates crossing, most of the people would cross straight through and start farming damage. What you do is you waited to make one more clip. I mean, you
Yeah.
got lucky with those. Not lucky. Let's say.
The Centurion
it's
did a
not-
very big mistakes. That's
No. I would say you aimed well those shots, and you were not that
what?
lucky.
What did you say?
About those?
What? No.
the next two
What did
shots.
you say? I did what?
Well, you were lucky to aim them well. Let's say
I
it
didn't
like that,
shake.
okay?
I didn't shake. I didn't
Yeah,
shake.
I guess you.
I have a
to
tactic
say?
now. No. I have a bucket
you
with
put
ice
some-
cold water.
Ah.
I just put my hands before the game in the bucket, and then my hands stop shaking. That's it. That's how I play games.
I
now.
play worse when my hands are cold, so I mostly put my hand into my pants and then I play better.
Oh my god. Okay.
Another important thing about the game, let's get
What?
back to the
What?
game.
But
Oh,
Warlord,
uh-huh.
why don't you tell us about what you do? You put your hand not even in your pants, you put it from in behind because you like it, right?
No, man, what is this? So anyway, ignore Majstora, let's get back to the game.
Okay, let's get what? Okay,
Like,
final thoughts.
he's-
Okay.
Pretty
Yes.
much had targets to shoot at the entire time. Like he
Yes.
had reload, he had targets to shoot at. Like this is how you do damage.
Exactly.
Well, what most important thing on a good game is not to lose HP and to do shots like how to say, to do a lot of damage on your side, and on a good game you need to lose the other side, so you can make
So you can go
very
back.
high damage.
Yeah, so you
But
can go
listen,
back and get more
The
damage.
best decision which made you make so much damage was instead of crossing over after those 6 shots I think you made after those 2 well aimed
Two
shots.
clips,
Yeah.
You decided to went back and you catch Centurion. This was the best thing which could happen in that situation.
Yeah.
You killed the most important tank because of his mistake. I guess he watched a lot of Daki streams where he plays M60. but listen, you made a full clip on that, and you realized the budget is not there. Basically, budget was fapping
Yeah.
somewhere. I don't know, watching
know
some
what
videos.
He was in
like-
the city somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
And
I
yeah,
guess- yeah, and which allowed you after clearing the Centurion, you realize, I guess, in the game that you don't have the Centurion here, and you can easily go back and farm
Yeah,
more damage.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Then you cross and you make another full clip because the Scorpion, you catch them in the timing where Scorpion, everybody was not looking
In
at
the
you.
open,
and
in
you
the
make-
open.
Yeah, and in the open because they were backing off and running because the top tiers are playing bad in this. I would say on this map, especially
Bad
from
chat
their,
did a major mistake.
no, listen. From their side, if you want to have a good game, from their side, you don't have that good positions as from your side. Even if you play left, you need to play it really aggressive and clear it out. Like
Yeah, I had a
it's-
better
it's-
spawn.
Listen, it's really hard to play from their spawn
Yeah, if you
on the
don't
left
take
side
the
because
pitch.
if they take the right side from your side, Shishx,
Like I
they
did, the fast way,
they
yeah.
get crossfire. Even if
Yeah.
you peek and you have a good turret, you get side shots. Basically, they have the worst spawn, and
Yeah.
that's why most of good players in the beginning don't go for the side. They go for the middle snipe, like
Yeah.
I guess the Bacha did, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing lately.
But
Not to be
yes,
honest.
this is what most of the good players would do because they know that going left, committing left is
I mean, it depends on the lineup mostly.
Yeah, you need to. I would say if you want to be successful on the left side, you need to play more aggressive because you can't let the enemy take the left side.
Yeah.
And I guess that's what Centurion was trying to do: try to cross from the bridge and then play from the hook down there. I don't know, like. You should watch. Let's say he should watch less M60 streams and
Yeah. Yeah.
focus on his tank more.
Maybe
Well,
more Wargaming League streams, right? Especially Russian
Well,
teams.
Well, I don't know who else except Danny would use a Centurion in a real match, but that's a different question right now.
Okay. Thank you, Warlord and Majstora. This was fun.
Well, we didn't finish.
What?
Shut up. Okay,
What we
listen.
didn't finish?
The replay.
Yeah,
we
let
need
him
to
finish, man.
Analyze. We need to analyze the replay.
Let's do it properly.
Okay.
After the Centurion and
Okay.
the Super Purging, you went back, right? Can you explain us why?
Because I saw them going in the city, because that's what I knew there was the damage, and if I went straight on through the enemy base, they would be turned against me, and you can't flank very good. And I was expecting them to go maybe
Yes,
to
of
in
course
my
you can, there
base,
is a position.
and I would catch them way in the open, and that's really easy in a light tank.
Yeah, and since your team was team killing each other,
Yeah.
and they did basically no damage. All the tanks in city were full HP, which allowed
Yeah.
you to do another 4k damage, or how much you did there? 3k?
No, free.
Like
yeah.
3k.
Yeah, like 3k. You
Yeah.
cut out the budget in the open, which was not luck. It was normal.
It was
it's
bad play
always
by the butcher.
no. It's always like that. Well, in randoms, when the other side, when they lose one side, normally the enemy just split. Two guys keep on going in your base,
Yeah, they
and
just
few
keep
guys go defend, right?
Yeah.
Which is normal, and you catch like 2 guys for free. But it's because of your careful play, you couldn't catch the damage on the T10, I would say. But you
The
catch all
T10
the
YOLO'd
damage, yeah.
in. If he played a little bit more
Yeah, if you
careful,
played
I
a
would
little
circle
bit-
around
exactly.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, right. But if you played more aggressive, you could have you could have been clipped by the Butcher, so it was pretty good play, I would say.
But hey, I almost
And-
did the light tank 15 almost by pure damage. I had a little bit of assisted damage,
you had like
1.3k.
1.3.
Yeah. So
How much was light tank? How much is the light tank? I forgot. Like 10k?
8K,
for
8K.
object 260, it's 8,000.
8,000. Okay.
Yeah, so easy katka.
Okay, now you go to the... And now you like go
wrong
to
button.
the city, you kill the arty, then you kill the one shot STA, which was the bad decision in my opinion. I would go for damage as always. Like you know me, damage is damage.
Damage is damage, yes. Who cares about the kills? Damage. And
And
that's
then
it.
you farm the T95 and you
I
get one more shot
I
in
think the
KV.
T95 gave up in the end because it was over already. I think he just gave up.
So pretty
Yeah, me
much
too.
one of the biggest farms I've ever seen, like the easiest farms ever.
Yeah.
You were full HP at the end, like
Yeah. I
He
don't
didn't
even
even
remember
bother
where I
shooting at
lost
you?
the HP. I think I bumped into somebody.
yeah, you must have.
Yeah, I don't even remember which one, but it doesn't matter. That's it. That's it.